from the year Stars Born
That's
wins.
because I never picked sound editing, did I? No, I did. Sorry. I am way out of it. Sorry. I'm just going to shut up now. Go. Edit that, Keegan. Edit all this.
He said 7 ounces of sparkling champagne. He is toast.
Crushed.
Okay.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 47 of the Movie ReBrew podcast. I'm your host, Keegan Holland, and with me is my co-host, Mike Jennison.
Hola.
This week we are very proud to welcome
That was for Roma.
Nice. Very proud to welcome on a member of the Academy of Motion Pictures, Chuck Jennison.
I just want to take another look at you.
I knew he'd go Cooper. I wasn't sure which line he'd go with.
What's up, guys?
Mike, Chuck, this is your, third time being on? Something like that?
Third time, yeah. Second Oscar pod.
Yeah.
So.
I can't remember.
It's been okay last time.
Who won last time?
I came in last.
I was 20 of 24. I was in the 95 percentile on Gold Derby, so I'm just going to claim that one.
Damn. Look at you.
Yeah, not that I, checked or anything.
I did terrible. I am historically all flip picking, so do the opposite of what I say.
Yeah,
I'm really good, except I think I've missed the last 4 or 5 best pictures in a row, so make what you will out of that.
Yeah, so we brought Chuck back on because a week from the time this comes out, the Oscars will be on, and so we want to give our little insights and best guesses as to who's going to win, and then no prize. Did we do anything last year? $5 to the winner?
We tried to do a Gold Derby thing with the fans.
It's a very hard to navigate site. If that was an easier to navigate site, it'd be...
Oh,
he might send a link out, but we can do $5 between the three of us.
You should do something. Or just do something and throw something out there.
Yeah.
We'll determine a prize at a later date.
Thanks, Chuck.
A month free of Movie Pass. How about that?
Wow. You could have Michael Arado's Movie Pass credit card, which
Perfect.
is still
You can
in
have
my
mine.
wallet for some reason.
I'll give you $10.
Nice. This week.
I'm excited, guys. Let's get some energy in this building. Make sure you insert the Looney Tunes, start the music or something here.
Overture, curtain lights. This is it. We'll hit the heights, and oh, what heights we'll hit! On with the show. This is it.
You guys have a beer?
We have champagne.
We're popping Bubbly.
Wow. Speaking of Bubbly, I'm drinking Rhinegeist Bubbles, a rosé
nice.
ale.
Okay, so when you said bubble beer,
A rosé
I was
ale.
super confused. And
Careful now. You can just kind of take it off. Mike's trying to pop the bottle right now.
Oh boy. Cover your eyes, Chuck.
Yeah, no kidding. My 4 eyes.
What's the best way to do this?
Just pull it off.
Just pull it off.
Use those golfer arms.
Go shake it up a bunch.
Yeah, whatever you do, don't shake it, but just kind of pull it out. Here, put your thumb and your finger around it and just pull it.
I mean, there's got to be a simpler way.
It's corked. Pull it.
I imagine the plate behind you is going to come down.
I mean, it's gonna.
All right, real man did it. Used to popping champagne.
I've never had bubbles, but I know people that love it. I mean, we hate Rhinegeist, but I guess their cider is okay.
So, Keegan, when you said you're getting a bubbly beer, I told Chuck, I said, I have no idea what he's talking about. I've actually had that before. I think I had it with you at the beer fest last year.
Oh, maybe I was blacked out. I don't remember that.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard of such thing.
For the record, I don't think it's very good. Do you like it? Have you
I haven't taken a sip yet. I'm going to read it. It's a bright, dry, and lithe rosé ale with apple, peach, and cranberry for tartness and blush. Bubbles erupts with effervescence and evanescence. Chuck's favorite band.
Yes.
I mean, it's Rhinegeist, so I imagine it's going to be terrible, but here's the first sip.
Wake me up inside.
I like it.
Maybe I didn't have it.
It's kind of just a cider.
Is it bubbly?
Not really.
So.
Bubbly like Michael's personality.
Thank you. We have Barefoot Bubbly.
Moscato Spumante, Champagne, California, Barefoot Bubbly. 10.5.
Most awards.
$11 a bottle of Giant
For
Eagle.
sparkling wine brand.
I mean, $50 a bottle.
You can't really go wrong with Barefoot. That's what I had for the rewind. It's so good.
Yeah. Those 3 domestic beers wines you can't go wrong with. Yellowtail, Barefoot,
Is
etc.
Yellowtail domestic? I thought that was Australian.
Whatever.
You
know what I meant. It's in the domestic section.
I don't know.
It's the gas station section. Oh, yeah?
It's good champagne, actually.
Mine's 6.2%. That's way higher than I thought it'd be.
Keegan's penguin sweatshirt will be off by the end of this.
This is really good champagne. What's the percentage of that, Keegan?
6.2.
Okay.
I could drink a whole 6-pack of this easy. Not many people can do that with cider, though.
Yeah,
I can't.
I like cider.
But you're a big cider guy.
Love ciders.
Cider
we
beer.
should review last week's beer, because we forgot to do that. You did not like yours,
I
arrogant
did
bastard.
not like it. If
I
anyone
love
wants
mine.
5 Angry Bastards got 5 chilling in my room.
Hell of a label. Hell of a label.
Yeah,
was
Cumulus
fun.
Nimbus might be my favorite IPA, but I want to get that out of the way because we forgot to do it. But
Wow.
now, let's get to the news.
Good evening. I'm Will McAvoy.
I'm Evan Baxter, and here's what's making news.
Good evening. I'm Ron Burgundy, and this is what's happening in your world tonight.
A lot of trailers came out in the last couple days here.
Yes.
3, by my count, that are notable. I'm sure some shit ones came out, but during the Grammys, first look at Aladdin. It was like was it a 30-second or a minute?
A minute.
An hour-long trailer.
Hour-long trailer. It was nuts.
Yeah, it didn't really show much, but the big thing that everyone's talking about is Will Smith's Genie.
We finally saw Genie, and we see one little shot of Askerbag.
Agrabah
Agrabah.
Askerbag.
and Askerbad.
And Bagger Vance.
That's Princess Jasmine's sister.
Yeah.
Bagger Vance.
Terrible.
Terrible, horrible. I don't know.
Scary.
I was gonna come here and defend it, but after this Genie, man, I don't know.
See,
This might be the one hill I don't want to die on. Is this particular Disney remake here? I don't know.
so this is tough because, yeah, in that trailer, there's no doubt, he looks fucking terrible. Like, he looks like a big blue thumb. And his face, like, I feel like it shifts on his head.
That's what I'm saying. It's not moving with the body.
Yeah,
it's
it's terrifying. It's really terrifying. But then they had that single still of him when seemingly he first comes out of the bottle, and it looks amazing.
It does.
So
It does. That was fine.
like that looked really good. Hopefully they're still working on the CGI at this point because it's a couple months away, but the way it looks right now, good God, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Me and you both weren't excited about this, and even the CGI fire looks bad.
Well,
in that
it
one
just
shot.
looks like a blue Will Smith, like a dopey-looking comical Will Smith playing Genie. You know, I can't get into that.
But he's like
full
CGI
back
Chad.
torso.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but his face just looks like a blue Will Smith.
Well, yeah,
It's like-
yeah, I
That's
know.
why it's going so viral. It's just like the most meme-friendly thing. It's
Yeah.
like I saw the one, they put in The Shining and stuff. Very, very funny.
The Shining one was hilarious.
The Shining
That was
one
good.
had me rolling.
That was the best one.
Yeah, it's bad. It's terrible. And Will Smith, what's the good thing Will Smith's done?
Pursuit of Happiness.
I Am Legend,
Ali.
Oh my
French
God.
Prince.
Ali was where last time he was nominated.
The
Concussion.
only time.
No. Okay, yeah, only time.
Concussion, was he good in Concussion? No one saw that.
His wife
tell the
said
truth.
his
Tell the
wife
truth.
said he was.
Yeah,
Did
that
you
was
see
a huge
Concussion?
story when he got snubbed.
Did you see Concussion, Keegan?
Hell no.
Okay. Tell the truth. You're right. That's kind of the one, yeah. All right, let's not linger on Concussion.
Yeah. I mean, besides
We'll rewind
the
next
Genie-
week, probably. Us three get back together.
Okay, I will say this though. I wasn't coming here and being an apologist for these Disney remakes because you guys just kind of bashed the hell out of them, Michael especially. But
Fucking hate it.
I don't know, man. They might have really jumped the shark here with Will Smith.
Yeah.
We're rewinding Dumbo in a bit. I'm actually looking forward to
That's
rewinding
good.
Dumbo.
Yeah, I'm a Disney. Yeah, even
be
that's
interesting.
one, really. Yeah.
But besides the Will Smith thing, the rest of it do anything for you? It didn't really move the needle for me.
No. Because I've already seen a first look of this where it was like kind of similar, minus the Genie
Yeah.
and seeing Jasmine. But
I feel like in
It's,
a way it's been done. We've seen it in Jungle Book. We've seen it in those other movies, and that's kind of just been enough for me. Like the nostalgia's gone. Like
Yeah.
do we need it anymore? They're all gonna get one, including Dumbo even.
Incredibles.
Incredibles? It's
That's
gonna
what
get one.
That's what we're talking. No, it hasn't been announced yet. But how terrible is that going to be?
Well,
A live action Incredibles.
I suppose. I mean, I think there'll be an Incredibles 3 before there'd be a.
Well, they
I
haven't done
hope so.
Pixar yet. A live action Toy Story. Can't wait for that.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's all gonna happen. That's the world we live in.
A
Yeah.
It's-
live action Nemo is terrifying.
Has
No,
that been a
they
thing
can't.
yet?
No.
Oh, you mean like a
scariest one will be the
photorealistic?
scariest one will be Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, I'd actually like to see.
Yes, just because it's so scary.
That-
It's
yeah,
the scariest
it's
Disney.
terrible. Yeah, it's literally horrifying. They literally
Yeah.
buy whores.
Pleasure Island, yeah. Pleasure Island's dope.
Pinocchio literally buys a whore in that movie.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't, but it's implied.
No, he bangs a hooker.
Yeah.
Wow, I
Seriously,
need to
I don't know
rewatch
if he paid
Pinocchio.
Seriously, it's like Pleasure Island's incredibly dark.
And he takes on Frozen.
Oh, yeah, we should jump to the
I saw, or is
Well,
it?
It's the last thing for Aladdin. It's hard to get super excited because besides Will Smith, there's just no names at all, which is probably a good thing.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
Yeah, their budget for the year. Yeah, the budget for the year went for the 45 Lion King actors, I guess, instead.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, because they could have gotten ethnic people that we know from that area.
Yeah,
Dev Patel.
Yeah, Dev Patel.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe these people are from stuff, but
yeah, Danny Boyle could have did this whole entire cast.
I wish.
I guess we should go to yesterday then.
I was saying I could segue to yesterday with Danny Boyle, or Chuck already brought up Frozen, so do I segue to that? Let's do Frozen first. Stay on the Disney train.
Stick on Disney, I guess.
So neither of us are super high on the first Frozen, not really clamoring for a sequel, and then this tease, which came out I think yesterday, is really just nothing. This is almost a Star Wars level of just nothing being told at all. It's her going through a wave for reasons, I guess.
It looks a lot more. It looks like an action movie though this time around.
Yeah,
they're totally embracing they're superheroes now.
Yeah, what's the sister's name?
Anna
swings at the camera with a sword.
Yeah.
If you told me that scene had nothing to do with the actual movie, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
None of those scenes are in the actual movie. Yeah,
that's just what
I could see that being true though. There's no dialogue at all. They're rarely together. There's no story elements whatsoever. And it feels I'm looking at a still of them overlooking the cliff, and there's no kingdom or anything. It's just a forest.
That's this year, right?
That's this.
Yeah, that's November.
That's Thanksgiving.
Okay, so that's part of the wild line that they're trotting out.
Listen, I told my prediction's that Anna's gonna have some powers too. It looks like she can move leaves in this trailer. If that's so,
this is a sneaky backdoor Avatar movie.
I think so. She's the windbender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to say much about this because there's nothing really shown.
Not even a song or a tune or a diddly nothing.
There's some score, which actually sounded pretty good, but...
Score actually did sound pretty good. But...
The only good thing I saw that came of it was there's a tweet that was like, I ride up to you on my skateboard and say, Moana's better than Frozen. I ride away on my skateboard and do a cool kickflip. That was a pretty funny tweet I saw 30 minutes before this.
I agree with that take, though.
Yeah, I'm just not big on Frozen. I feel like it was driven mostly by its music, right? And 8-year-old girls loved it, and I think Moana's music was way better. I think both their stories were just kind of meh, So no separation there necessarily.
In a sense, Frozen stories will look better, but
yeah.
Okay.
The weakest part of Moana is the story.
A little Disney cliche, but yeah.
But it looks so damn good.
It's the prettiest thing you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Moana, even this animation looks like it took a step down from Moana.
I agree.
God. The water in Moana is incredible.
Yeah,
and we see waves in this one, and it's just not the same.
Yeah. Moana was beautiful. And that soundtrack's awesome. It's classic Disney.
Yeah. So the tone of this, it seems like it's going to be pretty dark.
It seems like an action movie. Dark action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is weird.
I'm shocked by that tone, but...
No Goofy Olaf or anything.
Oh, we'll get Goofy Olaf. I mean, we just got,
Olaf's going to pull up an AK-47 at one point and mow down a group of trolls.
Hell yeah, dude.
Bold prediction number 2.
And then bang one of them.
Oh, God.
It's just Elsa getting absolutely worked by a wave for 45 seconds, and then...
there's leaves.
It's a bad trailer.
They want you to take in the leaves.
But it's a teaser trailer. For God's sakes, our Toy Story, 5 or 6 now? The one they did was the Spork. Who cares?
Yeah.
Teaser trailers are just, just to make you, remember, hey, don't forget about us.
But do you think the tone is going to be consistent with the actual movie?
Yeah, I think it's be a heavier action.
I'd agree with that, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, but I could see it.
Yeah.
At least more action. She does have superpowers.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I don't know. It was just a weird one. And then let's get to the last trailer. Yesterday, the Beatles musical directed by Danny Boyle that we talked about in our last week's anticipated movies episode. This actually dropped at a perfect... the day after we recorded that, it dropped. Mike, have you watched it yet?
So I'm not going to watch it. I heard the premise, and I saw the first 5 seconds of the trailer, and that was enough for me. Turned it off.
What a douche.
What a douche.
I actually made a joke from the trailer, thinking, Mike saw the trailer, and he's like, oh my God, that's kind of a spoiler. What are the jokes in the 2.5 hours?
Not 2.5 hours. God, I hope not.
Well, yeah, it looks really good. Keegan, you love Danny Boyle, right? That's your favorite.
He's one of my favorites. And he can tackle just about everything, including Steve Jobs, Chuck. Mm-hmm.
It's just like,
Steve Jobs is good.
Steve Jobs is fine. It was just kind of like, I don't know. It was kind of whatever.
But,
we don't even talk about Steve Jobs.
Yeah, the premise is a musician gets hit by a car and wakes up in a world where no one knows who the Beatles are. And so he has this moral dilemma of should he cover or should he become a huge artist through their music. But it's a good thing you didn't watch it, Mike, because I think the trailer kind of shows the entire movie.
I agree. Yeah.
Like it's
that's a good point.
Trailer, and by
just
the end of it, I was like, what else can it really show?
That's a good point. I mean, it's gonna build up to some kind of ending, I guess. But if we know everything but the last 15 minutes, that's doing anybody any good. My guess is that it doesn't bomb, but it's a box office mild success. 73% on Rotten Tomatoes. Just a mild guess. The time of year it's coming out and just kind of the theme. Like, he can nail this and not just completely knock it out of the park. And I don't know.
Well, I don't know if a lot of awards will come out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Mike, we said if this is a Oscar type movie, we could see it getting pushed to like November. But from the trailer, this seems like it's kind of a summery movie.
It does, absolutely. From what I've taken in, yeah. Ed Sheeran's in it and stuff. Right. Like, it seems like it's some.
That guy screamed summer.
Yeah, yeah. That date makes way more sense now that I've seen the trailer.
It does.
What is it? Last week of July or
June 30th?
Oh wow,
it's late June. The main character is an unknown, like it says, introducing his name. It's got Lily James, Ed Sheeran.
Love Lily James.
Yeah, if Lily James just read Beatles lyrics for 2.5 hours, I'd be locked in.
Yeah.
This movie might make Keegan a Beatles fan.
My friend made the comment, who's my age, and he was just like, wow, this is just everyone's adolescent dream right here. Just, living everyone's adolescent dream.
I'm not a Beatles fan.
Not a Beatles fan, Keegan?
No, well, I just don't really listen to them. Like, I know all what's their number one album? Like, I know all the songs on it. I just never go back and listen to anything. But
that's fair. There's so many Beatles guys in our age range where, like, I'm definitely not Beatles guy either.
My number one artist on Spotify last year were the Beatles. So.
Really?
Here he is.
Yeah.
I thought it was Toby Keith.
No.
Okay.
I thought it was Toby Keith, too.
I thought it was Toby Keith. Wait a second. All right. Time out.
This is some revisionist history.
What'd you say, Keegan?
If this movie does not feature Norwegian wood, I'm walking out. The movie would be over, jackass. That's true.
Oh.
That's true. Do you think they'll squeeze that in somehow?
Norwegian wood? They might.
I prefer Queen to the Beatles.
It could work. You could have an affair, wake up in the morning, play that song it could work.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm just
for sure. No, I'm very excited by the premise. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just worried there's not much that we haven't already seen.
Yep, I agree with that, Keegan. I think it was like a 3-minute trailer too, was it not?
It was long as hell.
It was long as hell. Yeah.
I've not seen it. Antonio texted me and said, should I see it? And I go, I haven't seen it. He's like, all right, I won't either.
It kind of makes you worry, like, all right, we need people to see it, so we're just going to sell it all right now. Because, like, I'm going to see it now, like, no matter what. Like,
I think Paul McCartney will have a cameo in this?
Of course not.
No, I think he will.
Think John Lennon will have a cameo in it?
I hope so.
I think Ringo and Paul will be in there.
Well, because it's Danny Boyle. I feel like Danny Boyle could convince one of them to have a cameo.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
He's a fellow Brit.
I was surprised to find out Danny Boyle was 62 years old. I was surprised to find that out.
I don't know where you were going when you first heard that. Yeah, he's old.
Yeah, all right.
He does seem a little younger. Is that what you're going with?
I know, because his first big movie was Trainspotting in '96.
Right, which was like not that long ago. He's got that David O. Russell career arc, where his first movie when he was like 38,
Yeah. Huh. All right. Let's get to the Oscar predictions here.
I'll give you a winter prediction. It's going to be cold, it's going to be gray, and it's going to last you for the rest of your life.
You know that cute little Spider-Man movie got nominated, right?
It's going to win, dude.
I know it is. It better.
So, full disclosure, I haven't seen the shorts. I like to watch the shorts before I pick them.
Yeah.
So
we don't need to do the shorts.
Are we going to pick the shorts right now?
No.
No, we don't have to. We can just talk about them.
Thing? I'm going to say one interesting tidbit on this best live action short, because literally like an hour ago I read a lot about it.
That's what we're starting out. We'll start with best live action.
I'm not going to start best live action short. The shorts,
go for
the
it.
shorts, whatever. So this detainment film, where if you look at it, I think a lot of the experts are picking it. I mean, it's the top, I guess not. But I I was reading about it. I guess it's about around 30 minutes long. It is one of the most screwed up concepts of a real story that happened in 1993 somewhere in England. Apparently, these two kids. If you're looking at the promotional poster for it here,
this movie's called Detainment.
Detainment, which is what they were doing. They were detained. They were two 11-year-olds who were in a mall who skipped school that particular day, and they just walked out with a 2-year-old kid who was at the mall with his mom that day, and they tortured him and murdered him. And they were the youngest documented murderers. They got charged with it of murder, and it looks like a wild film. I guess the mom wasn't in on this at all. Like, she said if they made the film and did it differently, she'd be in on it. But like, they made this film without her, and then the guy who made it was just like, well, that takes the point of the film away. Like, I mean, I was making this, but yeah, a lot of controversy surrounding that.
So basically, these two people killed this mom. That's out.
No, two 11-year-olds killed. No, two 11-year-olds killed a 2-year-old.
Okay.
They abducted. They skipped school, abducted a 2-year-old from the mall in 1993 somewhere in England, and killed this kid.
Oh my god!
I read the Wikipedia page. It took me about 25 minutes to go through all of it. I was just disgusted. I like my hand over my mouth, just gasping, like, "Oh my god!" Yeah, it's wild. So
that's my pick to win.
Well, no, but like I was looking at some of my more respected experts on here. I think like Tom O'Neill and some other people, like they have it winning right now. So Marguerite, maybe not the right pronunciation. That one's won at a lot of places so far. So that's probably the favorite there.
Yeah, that short sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I guess there was like three audio messages from the court that they couldn't even like play in court. They couldn't even use them. That's how disturbing they were, or something like that.
God.
Yeah.
So what are the like 30 minutes? Is that like how long it could possibly be? Like what defines a short?
I believe it's under 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Michael, you've actually went to a theater and watched like all 5 in a row before, right?
Yeah, like 3 years.
I've never
in a row
that.
now. I've seen every short.
Probably about 2.5 hours long max.
Some of them are long. The live action short's long, man. The live action shorts almost pushes 3 hours. It's like 2.5.
The live ones usually tend to go longer than the animated.
The
animated will have like a random 6-minute one.
No, the animated short's usually pretty short.
Yeah.
All of them are usually pretty short, and they throw like a bonus 3 in.
Okay.
So it's a good time. I really enjoy it. It's one of my favorite theater-going experiences.
It's pretty cool. I think those actually just came out, or not too long ago.
It started like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's what someone was saying. Someone was like, we should move the shorts.
Really cool concept.
We should move the shorts to a different award show. And then someone's like, well, no, the shorts were saved because of the Academy Awards.
Yeah, in a weird way, I do kind of feel like that because, I mean, think about it. They're so short, though. They're so short. Like, if we had to move 3 things, they could have their own little short program. I don't know.
So, all right, on to Best Foreign Language Film. We have Roma, Cold War, Shoplifters, Never Look Away, and Capernaum.
I'm gonna flip a coin here. I have no idea what's gonna win here.
Yeah, so looking at the odds here, Roma and Cold War aren't really that far apart.
No,
Roma is the favorite, but
I don't know why they're so close, but yes.
I think they're like having like some kind of thing where people haven't really voted yet, or maybe the experts haven't voted, or they haven't adjusted the odds yet. Because closer to Oscar date, the odds get really, you'll get an 80 to 1, a 70 to 1.
I think Cold War's got a chance here. Cold War can't have a chance here, but it did get a Best Director now. Okay, well, I would pick
Cold War has no chance here. Roma is nominated for Best Picture. I mean, come on.
Yeah,
5% of the Academy or more said it was the best film in general. It's going to win foreign language,
right?
In a popular vote.
Yeah, so. That's the huge tell, is it getting Best Picture. But yeah, Cold War, that's the surprise pick. But I think Roma's a lock. It has to be, right?
Well, like I mentioned, Cold War did win the Cinematography Guild. People love this film. It has a director nom, but yeah, no way here. I mean, no way anywhere for me. But they do love Cold War.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna do will win, should be here. I will pick Roma. Should win, and who I would put on my ballot would be Cold War.
Fair.
Should be here. I have not seen another foreign language movie yet this year, but Cold War is awesome.
I think
I can't start doing that yet.
And me and Keegan still won't say that Roma should win. I think me and Keegan both didn't like Roma. So.
Nope, not even a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Cold War is going to be on Amazon Prime mid-March. Look out for that.
Mid-February would have been a lot more easier to get to, but all right.
Yeah. All right, Best Documentary Feature. We have Free Solo, RBG, Minding the Gap, Hale County This Evening, and Of Fathers and Sons. So I wanted to watch both Free Solo and RBG, but never got to them. Have you seen either of these guys?
I haven't seen any of these.
Free Solo is the favorite.
Actually, you know what, though? Looking at the top choice, RBG has more top votes here, it looks like, on Gold Derby.
Yeah, it does.
But when you take into account the experts' votes, it's 14-8.
Okay.
Mind you, the Gap's got 3 picks, though.
Overall, this is looking like a two-horse race, and it's very, very close.
Yeah, my brother saw Free Solo and loved it. I wonder if RBG's health in the recent weeks might shift the vote.
Oh, is it slumping?
Yeah, she's been pretty sick as of late.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay, here, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to go first this time.
Well, we did have some symmetry. We can start here.
Yeah, we'll start here. I'll go first. You go second. Keegan goes third. And then
we wrap it back around.
I'm not ready to do that yet because I haven't seen any of these.
Well, next is animated.
Well, no, but we'll start here, though. So, what I think is going to win is RBG. I haven't seen either. I'm not going to say should because I haven't seen any of the docs. What should be here is Won't You Be My Neighbor.
Of course.
Obviously. Still can't believe it wasn't nominated. I think it's super, super close, but I just think it will go RBG. I just feel like that's a bigger figure than this free solo, free climbing movie.
Super duper close, but when considering the two, from what I've been reading and hearing, Free Solo is just such a mega success. Like, everyone's talking about it, loving it, yada, yada, yada. RBG, it's a slower movie. It's just more of a traditional, doc, whereas, Free Solo, just everyone who saw it loved it. I think Free Solo, I'm pretty confident Free Solo beating RBG.
Made $18.6 million in the box.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone saw it. Everyone's
so Free Solo,
it's a commercial success.
Yeah, it's a financial success. I think it's like a technological feat as well. It's in IMAX. It's a huge thing. I think I'm going to go with RBG, though, just because...
Interesting. All right, me against the ReBrew. Me against the ReBrew.
Her recent health struggles, maybe... they'll kick her a few votes.
Yeah, that's fair. Sure.
RBG made $14.3 million at the box office.
Okay.
It was a great year for docs at the box office. Won't You Be My Neighbor made the most money in a long time from the box office.
So apparently the name was inspired off of a Notorious B.I.G., but I never even thought of that once.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Apparently. Why didn't you just call the Notorious RBG then? They got to do it so they could use it. I guess.
In the trailer, it was called Notorious RBG.
In the trailer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they changed it the last second, but
maybe they're getting sued. And okay,
because wouldn't that be a lot more baller if it was called the Notorious RBG? And
So now we're on to Best Animated Feature. Finally, we have a little insight into these ones.
And Keegan's first this time.
And Keegan's allowed to start here.
Allowed to start. So. The 5 nominated ones are Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is the favorite, Incredibles 2, Isle of Dogs, Ralph Breaks the Internet, and Mirai, which I assume is a foreign one. What I think is going to win is Spider-Man. It hasn't really lost anything yet. I think it is the best of those listed, though I haven't seen the last one. I think this might be the biggest lock of the night. I can't really see it getting surprised. Though they do love Pixar, I think this year is different. I think Spider-Man wins this one.
They don't love sequels, though.
That's true.
Yeah, and you're interesting. You did say it was one of the lock of the nights because it is. I'm not sure how. I don't know. It's won a lot of places. Disney hasn't won anywhere, right?
Right.
Isle of Dogs I thought would be one that could compete. I think that's one where Wes Anderson's March release hurt him a little bit.
I think it always hurts him.
I don't know if it necessarily hurts him.
Grand Budapest had this
yeah, but voters don't want to be penciled in saying you have to vote for us because I came out in November. They like the fact that you get to go back and grab something. I don't know. I'm just saying, but you're right. I get that too.
But so where are you going here?
If I had a vote, I don't know, man. I think I might vote. Well, it's gonna be Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Didn't see it. Sorry, Keegan. I don't see superhero movies. It'll be. I just don't do it. I haven't seen Black Panther yet. I'll see it before You
don't need to.
The Oscars. Well, I will. I have to see for Best Picture in good conscience. But Spider-Verse, yeah, you're right. Lock. Top 3 or 4 lock probably. Should. I like Ralph. I like Ralph, even though it's not the best. But it needs. Come on. After it lost the last time, I thought it was a bit of a robbery. It could have won there with Brave. I'd probably vote Incredibles 2 anyway. But whatever. Moving on.
Spider-Verse is gonna win. It's pretty locky, like you guys said. Isle of Dogs is my should win, though.
Okay.
And should be here, Grinch. I haven't seen Grinch.
Okay,
joke. But yeah, Isle of Dogs. I really enjoyed it.
That's fine. Hey, Grinch did all right.
Isle of Dogs really good, but it came out too early. I kind of forget it for the most part. The score is awesome though,
Andres Desplat,
and it was quite funny and a beautiful movie. So.
Stop animation.
Yes. All right. Best visual effects is the next one.
Infinity War is the favorite. First Man, Ready Player One, Solo, A Star Wars Story, and Christopher Robin. Christopher Robin was the surprise nomination here.
Black Panther's winning this category pretty much everywhere else, right? It won at the Guild, it won at the BAFTA last Sunday. I think I would vote.
It won't win here.
It won't win here because
so that's a huge snub then.
It's a pretty big snub for sure.
Robin chilling there.
But like the thing is, it got like Black Panther got put in the places where you could have made an argument like score, production design, yada yada. Here, I love Marvel to win its first time ever. Avengers: Infinity War. Marvel's never won. It's going to win here. I think that's your winner. I think I'm pretty safe saying that's going to be your winner.
Should? You've only seen one of these movies, right?
Yeah, I've only seen First Man. So and you know what? First Man was so good that I think it should win somewhere. So like it winning here would make a lot of sense. It won't. I think it is probably the second, but
I am actually going First Man. For what Chuck said is that super movies don't usually win this visual effects. They get nominated all the time, but they don't usually win. Mm-hmm. And the fact that Black Panther didn't get nominated, I think, is telling that they're still looked down on visual effects in superhero movies.
Good point.
Space movies almost always win for visual effects. Yeah. So that's why I think First Man should. I think First Man should too. Some of those shots are just visually stunning.
Right.
I've never seen anything like that in a movie. Where Avengers, it kind of felt like every Marvel movie as far as effects. I don't think it really went above and beyond. What should be here is I got Annihilation. I just really enjoy that movie.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
The colors are pretty and
I was
stuff like
surprised
that.
to see it not nominated here, right? I mean, do you think it deserves in this class easily? Or do you think it's more so...
No, it's Mr. Robin.
Okay. Right.
Though Pooh's adorable. So they got him for being how adorable
Disney probably did use the best animation to get Pooh on screen.
Disney's got
available. They probably spent so much money.
Disney's got 3 damn noms on here.
I know. And then Black Panther didn't make it. They went at 4. So.
But Ready Player One and First Man are pretty safe.
Sure.
Pooh stole from Black Panther.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, Keegan.
You're up, kid.
Yeah, Chuck, that's funny you say Black Panther is a snub because that was one of the worst parts of that movie. That CGI was wonky pretty frequently throughout that movie. I'm going to go with... I agree with Mike. Not Mike. I'm going to go with Chuck. I think Marvel will get their first win here, especially because Avengers was the biggest movie of last year, and I feel like the Academy kind of wants to award those kind of movies, so I'm going to give it to Avengers, and then with Mike, Annihilation should be here for sure.
So you would vote for Annihilation too in this instinct?
Oh yeah, Annihilation should for sure be here.
Oh, I mean, you would vote for First Man. I mean, you would vote for
Would you vote for Avengers or Annihilation?
Okay, so I would pick First Man.
What's your overall?
That wasn't my question, but if you had a vote in the Academy, who would you?
I would pick First Man.
Okay, thank you.
But I think Avengers is gonna win.
Okay,
gotcha.
Yeah. All right, now we're on to sound mixing, and it's fitting that I go first because I do sound mixing in my spare time. I'm just kidding. You want to explain, Chuck? You want to explain the difference between sound editing and sound mixing? The annual explanation.
The simplest I can do it in is that editing comes first, mixing comes second. So editing kind of chooses what they want and kind of just edits like you'd edit a film, where mixing is taking that sound and either making it louder or quieter, like why you'd hear a bomb go off in a war movie or heavy breathing in a suspenseful kind of movie.
So it's more the intense scenes.
Yeah, and the magnifying. How loud do I want this? Say like music in a movie is a big part of mixing. So
that's why you see A Star Is Born now and Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah. So the noms, Keegan, you want to respond?
So the noms are the favorite is A Star Is Born. We got First Man, Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Panther, and Roma.
All right, I kick it off here, and I'm actually got another upset here too. I got Bohemian Rhapsody. She's going to win here. Like you said, musical's a big thing when it comes to sound mixing. Usually the musicals win here, and I think Bohemian Rhapsody over A Star Is Born for the reason is that I think the Academy likes Bohemian Rhapsody more. Got an editing nom. It's still got a picture nom. Star Is Born not getting too much love via the Academy, so I think they reward Bohemian Rhapsody here. And what should win? I guess A Star Is Born. I don't really know.
You like it better than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, so I would vote Star Is Born.
And there's more.
And then what should be here? I'm gonna not pick.
Okay. Am I next?
It's Keith.
No, it's me.
Okay.
Yeah, space movies are interesting. They love military movies as well, and this has a lot of like missiles and rockets and stuff.
They do.
And then yeah, so this is a hard one. I like your pick with Bohemian there, Mike, but I'm gonna go A Star Is Born. I'm gonna go a favorite here. I would pick First Man, and then what should be here, and in the next category, I won't repeat myself, is A Quiet Place, because sound is so crucial to that movie. And you gotta assume maybe it's involved with mixing and editing. I have no idea, but A Quiet Place should be here.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I will go A Quiet Place
is Quiet Place is in editing. Okay, Keegan picked A Star Is Born. I am for sure picking A Star Is Born. I'm not gonna say a multitude of reasons, but it's not nominated for sound editing. This is a film they clearly love. It's a category where musicals usually strive. The one big thing for me is that this was one that they actually went and shot live, them singing. Let's be honest. Bohemian Rhapsody is more of a film editing. The Star Is Born, they went on stage and sang songs. I mean, you're right.
Yeah, I know.
And and it's not nominated for editing, so you can't vote for it here. I mean, we'll get into some spoilers. It's obviously not going to win a lot of awards, even though it's nominated for 8. I think they'll look down, see A Star Is Born, and vote for it here. Check the box and move along. I hope so, at least, because I think it deserves it some places. So I feel pretty strong. I went back and forth. On my sheet, it's like one of my 3 that I had 2 picks here still. So A Star Is Born should win A Star Is Born, no doubt, in my mind. A Star Is Born. It should be here. I don't know. I got nothing to add there.
All right.
Nothing to add.
On to sound editing. The favorite is First Man, A Quiet Place, Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Roma. Oh, so A Quiet Place is here.
Yeah, Quiet Place is here. I can't tell you the difference why. I mean, I didn't see A Quiet Place. I got a spoiler early, so I just decided not to see it. But
gotcha. I'd pick A Quiet Place. I think it will win. And then what can I add? Hearts Beat Loud. I don't know.
Sure.
Thank you.
The story checks out.
I know. I think Quiet Place wins here. I think they want to award it somewhere, so they award it here.
Uh-huh.
What should win? I think Quiet Place should win here too. And what should be here? Annihilation.
Hey.
8th grade.
8th grade.
Sorry, I did my building laugh because that's so funny. Mike's gonna pick 8th grade for the next 11 categories.
There's so many should be your 8th grades. I should have all thought about it.
We're gonna agree with some of our should be our 8th grades, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Probably.
Mm-hmm. Ivan sound editing as well. No, one of my long shot picks actually is Bohemian Rhapsody here. I like it a lot. I'm not sure how they do the odds on Gold Derby, but I'm getting it like 56-1 on my odds. Wow. Like I don't know if something happened like where I just got some kind of like weird, but I literally 56-1. Bohemian Rhapsody winning. I will definitely go First Man.
So go Bohemian Rhapsody?
Huh?
Who are you picking to win here? First Man?
Oh, my pick to win is Bohemian Rhapsody in sound editing. Yeah. There's a weird thing in this category where like Best Picture nominees have won this category like 8 or 9 years in a row, which is kind of weird, but like in a way like Dunkirk's won here, some films like that have won here, so it's like maybe this is like the category they give it to because I mean sure Malik's gonna win, but like I don't know, maybe they look past some other things. So I like Bohemian Rhapsody to win. Should win, I'll go First Man and be here. Star Is Born, right? Sound.
Well, I think the thing is that almost all the awards are won by Best Picture nominations. That's just because that's what the Guild, the whole Academy enjoys.
Okay, so isn't that a telling thing?
No, I do. No, I know. So I'm just agreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you.
I got you.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
When in doubt, pick the one movie that's nominated for Best Picture.
Right, like Hacksaw Ridge pops up here. Arrival pops.
What the fuck is Roma?
Arrival won this category again a couple years ago. Sound editing.
Yeah, they like war.
They like movies that they like. I don't know.
All right, best song.
All right, best song. The favorite is "Shallow" from A
Tell
Star
me
Is Born.
something, girl.
Exactly. We got All the Stars from Black Panther, The Place Where Lost Things Go from Mary Poppins Returns, I'll Fight from RBG, and When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings from Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Keegan's pick. Shallow. I love this song. I listen to this song every day still. Just like I still listen to the La La Land soundtrack on my commute to work every day. I'm so just whatever. I'm basic. I love Shallow so much. It's gonna win. It's probably one of the top 3 locks with like, foreign film and whatever. All the Stars, yeah, that is kind of a prayer. So should Shallow obviously. And be here. well, I'm gonna go back to the soundtrack, and my favorite song from A Star Is Born soundtrack. Obviously, they only nominated one because they didn't want competition with Shallow. Is Always Remember Us This Way. That's my favorite song besides that, and I love it.
It's a really, really, really good song.
I like it better than Lady Gaga's big song at the end. So
yeah. That's true. That's a very good song. It's very well written. Probably the most written song, best lyrics in that movie.
Yeah, I mean, also like catchy and like kind of poppy and like current. So go ahead, Mike.
I'll go. Shallow's gonna win. This is like a lead pipe lock. This is so.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. What should win? I would vote Shallow as well. What should be here? I'm going Blink from Hearts Beat Loud. Might have stole Keegan's thunder, but that's what I'm going with.
Kind of. I'm gonna say
a different song.
Shallows should win. Shallow will win. And I'm going to name like 7 things that should be here.
That's good.
Hearts Beat Loud, Blink, Everything Must Go, Shut Your Eyes, What's Up Danger from Spider-Man, and Sunflower from Spider-Man.
Cool.
So 5 Hearts Beat Loud and 2 Into the Spider-Verse?
And 2 Into the Spider-Verse, yeah.
Is that what it was?
Keegan always on brand.
Always.
Keegan is infamously on brand, but I'll tell you what.
Sunflower isn't nominated here.
I know, so am I.
That's a massive hit.
I kind of want to listen to the soundtrack of Spider-Verse after what I heard you guys just, go on and on about. It sounds good. I mean, is it all original stuff?
I guess.
It's like 90% original.
Yeah.
Cool. On to the next one. Best score. The favorite, which I'm surprised to see, is If Beale Street Could Talk. Got Black Panther, Mary Poppins Returns, Black Klansman, and Isle of Dogs. Black Klansman over Annihilation and what's the other one? That's just so good. Oh, First Man.
Yeah.
What the hell?
First Man is okay. Can I barge in here? A big should be here is definitely First Man.
Yeah, I mean, let me go first.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought this was one we all agree on. Just like when.
Oh no, First Man should be here. First Man should be
just
here.
Just like when you guys had the same number 10, Paddington 2. I thought this was one we could all just be like, yeah, dude, it should be here.
I have a different score, but yeah, I agree. Those are the 2 big snubs. But we'll win If Beale Street Could Talk. What should win, I also think If Beale Street Could Talk should win. I love that violin, recurring violin score. Mm-hmm. But Isle of Dogs score is really good. I don't remember Black Panther score very much. Is it good, Keegan? Do you like that?
I don't remember it.
I think we remember us talking about it, not really thinking it's that good.
It's a tough look. I mean, there's so many songs
when it happened,
there,
but
movie has a lot of songs.
Should be here's Annihilation. I mean, Keegan talked this a lot. The acoustic guitar in that, it keeps coming back, and it ties into Helplessly Hoping. That is the best score of the year, in my opinion. The best score I can remember in a long time. Really fucking good. And First Man's awesome, too, but Annihilation's something else. I listen to that score almost every week since I saw it in March, so it's almost been a year now. That score's awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to completely copy Mike here. Beale Street should win. I think it will win. And then Annihilation. 2 songs off that, specifically The Alien, and then I think it's called The Watchtower is the other one, are just unbelievable. I listen to them pretty frequently. But yeah, to you, Chuck.
Oh, I loved Beale Street Could Talk's violin. Me and Mike were the only 2 people in theaters when we watched that movie.
We talked about the score.
There were a couple of things we looked at our jar and be like, this is awesome. And the score was one of them. Very, very good. That violin's awesome. Should definitely Beale Street as well. Be here. I thought I had something, but I don't have anything to add.
No, First Man.
Oh, First Man. Yeah, absolutely First Man.
Yeah, it's a great score. It's too bad.
Without a doubt, yeah. One of the bigger snubs overall.
Hurwitz too.
Justin Hurwitz. Yep.
2-time score nominee.
Yeah, he's awesome. I love that score. Like I said, La La Land soundtrack. I'm obsessed with it still. So.
And First Man got a lot of places. It's weird I didn't get it there.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's
especially go down in that category, like Black Panther, Black Klansman score.
Mary Poppins.
That's so well. Poppins said, from what I heard, I didn't see Poppins.
Oh,
it's the only Disney movie I haven't seen in the last 25 years. So. Okay.
Best production design. The favorite is The Favorite. Black Panther, Roma, Mary Poppins Returns, and First Man. The favorite will win. The favorite should win. And then production design. If Beale Street Could Talk, they really captured the 70s and wanted to live in that.
That's a really good one. That's a good pick there, Keegan.
I like it, Keegan.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. Production design. Ooh, can I gush over the favorites production design for a while? I just loved it. That was like I saw it twice in theaters, and that was like my favorite part of it, maybe besides the acting. Like every time they walked in a room, just the walls, like the whole thing. I mean, Gort at a castle. I mean, obviously they didn't invent that castle, but you know
they had to find
it. That's true. They did have to find it.
Yeah.
So should and will be here. Production design. I don't know. Nothing to add. I'll abstain once again here.
Okay, best production design. I got the favorite will win, should be here. Keen's on this one. Crazy Rich Asians.
Hey, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a very good pick.
Yeah, like what city is it? What country is it?
It's not Senegal. It's Singapore.
Kazakhstan. Oh, that was
Singapore,
Borat.
right?
That was
Singapore.
Borat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean just those party scenes, and the wedding.
My god.
With the water and the lights. It kind of was a snub. It could have almost snuck in here. Brother Mary Pop. Come on, guys. And Roma? Ugh.
Wow, that's a great pick, Mike.
It's a really good pick.
I knew Keen would be pumped about it, so I had a smile on my face, but he didn't pick it.
Best makeup and hairstyling, only 3. The favorite is Vice. Got Mary Queen of Scots and Border. I assume Vice is the favorite because of Christian Bale's Dick Cheney.
This is, I mean, I keep saying top 3. I mean, maybe make it more top 5. This is Lock City. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
Right down to his liver spots. Like, it's so good.
And the other two are just
blah movies. I mean,
There's
some that are commercial successes, and there's some that are just, whatever. And, Vice very, very safe here. And this is a category, as much as I hated Vice, this is a category where it deserves a tenfold. Should be here? I don't know. I don't have a strong take on that.
I got Vice and Vice. Will win, should win, for what Chuck said. I mean, it's far and away the best. I didn't see the other 2 movies, but I mean, these 2 movies are nothing. Mary Queen of Scots bombed at Border. I have no idea what Border is. Mm-hmm. What should be here? I guess the favorite, I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. Black Panther, maybe? I don't know.
Should win, will win, Vice, unfortunately. Should be here. I also said the favorite because the Rachel Weisz scene where she gets, like, beat up and shit is very well done.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good point, Keegan.
Plus, you have all the old-fashioned, like, white faces and red cheeks and stuff. I'm surprised it's not listed here.
Yeah, that's true. I feel very
well. There's only 3 here, and the favorite is well represented a lot of other places, and kind of a heavy favorite too.
Best
no pun intended.
Film editing is our next category.
Favorite, we have Vice, Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Klansman, The Favorite, and Green Book.
Will win. I have Rhapsody here. I just don't see Vice winning it. I think Vice is too polarizing. I feel like this is a very divided category where I think almost 4 movies go in here. Green Book I don't think can. The other 4 could. I was shocked Green Book even got nominated, but you don't really think of editing when you think of Green Book. But
it's at a great pace, that entire movie.
That is true. That is really true. Touche. Should win. I'd vote Klansman here. Just because Klansman was nowhere else on my ballot, spoiler alert. So I do think it's a good movie. I'd reward it somewhere, and here's where I would choose to. Because I don't like Vice. I can't vote for a movie in editing where I just really don't like it that much. I like it, but I don't want to reward it for its editing. Because it's arguably the worst part about that movie at certain points, especially that fish scene. The fish scene alone just gets eliminated here. And I really don't care for Bohemian Rhapsody. So
what's the big fish?
I'd go Klansman here.
What's the big fish thing?
Where he's showing the fish when he's talking to George W. Bush.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible. And then should be here. I think Keane's like this one too. Searching should be here. I think it's very well edited.
That's an excellent choice.
Thank you.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I remember your guys' podcast on that.
Is made by its editing.
Yeah.
Excellent choice. I think Bohemian Rhapsody will win. I think Green Book should win all of these. Because I said...
How come, Kid? Can you elaborate on that? Like, I'm serious.
Literally, never bored throughout. It's like, it never lags anywhere. It's always going.
You're right.
I like that. I like that take a lot. And there's a lot of, like, different, like, scene changes, too. Yeah. I like that.
They're in so many places. They cover, like, all of Southern America.
And they're in a car driving scenes. Yeah, that's a really good take. I didn't even ponder that. I love Green Book. Go on, man.
And I would add Annihilation, because the way that story's told, it kind of bounces around everywhere, but you never really lose track of it. I would add Annihilation.
Well edited movie as well. On the costume.
No, I didn't. I didn't weigh in on film editing.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I'm sorry.
I think Keegan. Can you go back down? I think Keegan won me over about with Green Book. I mean, it's Green Book and The Favorite are 2 of my favorite movies of the year in this category. I was kind of all on board with just like giving it to Vice and saying it's the most edited movie. It's the most obvious choice. So I think Vice wins, obviously. But there's also a part of me, as much as I did not like Vice. Keegan, I'm very on par with your Vice review, by the way.
Thank you.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Should it win? I mean, maybe. I mean, they went full bore. So I don't know. Probably I like Green Book should win, and then Should Be Here. I don't know. Probably Stars Born.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, that's also a well-paced movie. Okay.
Best costume design.
All right.
The favorite is The Favorite, Black Panther, Mary Queen of Scots, Mary Poppins Returns, and A Ballad of Buster Scruggs. All, I think, are very well deserving of being here. I'm going to give it to The Favorite because the Oscars are suckers for classical big dresses, and this is them in spades. Should win, or will win, I think, is going to be The Favorite. And then what else should be here? I don't know, like Solo? I got nothing.
Yeah, I had a tough time with this one too, but...
Oh, it's me? Yeah, more with what Keegan said. Yeah, The Favorite, a film they love. It's always nice when, like, in some of these guilds where it's a film they love, it's really good, that also deserves it. This is one of those
The Phantom Thread!
The Phantom Thread!
Well, like makeup and hair, yeah, Vice deserves that, right? Like, I mean, so, like, for sure. Costume design, they love the flowy period piece, So The Favorite for sure should be here. I once again, nothing to add here. I mean, I don't know.
I struggled on this one. I was going between The Favorite and Black Panther a lot today. I'm going The Favorite right now, just I think for the big flowy dresses. But Black Panther, it's got that natural African garb. That's pretty sweet.
How about them not? Awesome. How about them not getting a hair and makeup nomination?
Yeah.
That's weird.
But the hair's not. It's not really the hair. It's more the outfits.
Okay. But makeup.
Maybe.
I'm kidding. Go on.
But I'm going The Favorite. Should and will, and then Should Be Here. I'm going if Beale Street Could Talk. Okay. Just for how beautiful she looked in that yellow dress, and because the costume actually drove that movie.
Who wore it better, her or Emma Stone?
But they were both used the same way, which is interesting.
Who wore it better? Yeah. Love them both.
Yeah.
But both Bay of the Year contenders.
She glows off the screen in Beale Street. So.
A canary yellow.
Yeah.
Best cinematography. The Favorite is Roma. Got The Favorite, Cold War, A Star Is Born, and a movie I've never heard of, Never Look Away.
No one's heard of it. Keanu Reeves is the biggest upset in Oscar history.
Oh, that's this. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Mike saw that somewhere. That's wild.
It's on you, Chuck.
Oh, are you sure? I feel like I just did this. Will win. Roma. I think that's in like my top 5. Locks. Roma cinematography. But as I mentioned earlier in the podcast, the Cold War won the Guild, won the Society of Cinematographer Awards, which is wild. But we're playing a different game here, right? Everyone's voting here. Everyone's in the popular vote. It's Roma. I like A Star Is Born a lot. It's the guy who did the I forget his name.
Got La La Land there.
Yeah, the guy who did Mother. Well, the Should Be Here is definitely First Man. Linus Sandgren, who did La La Land, won for La La Land.
Yeah.
And he also did American Hustle.
So we did Whiplash too, or no?
No.
I guess Whiplash is too small.
Linus Sandgren, that cinematography in La La Land was so good. But
Can I cut in for a second?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you say the guy that did Mother did A Star Is Born?
Yeah, I thought so.
That makes a lot of sense.
Why can't I think of his freaking
name? Yeah, because those close-ups.
Yeah. Close-ups and handhelds.
I can't think of his name, dude. The guy who dated Jennifer Lawrence.
Aronofsky?
Aronofsky cinematographer.
We wonder if Jennifer Lawrence helped Bradley Cooper get him. We were talking about that.
At the end of the day, it got snubbed in a lot of places, but it was still here, which is interesting. So, yeah, and it was a very good part of it, yeah, like you said.
Sometimes he's awesome.
Like the handhelds and stuff, yeah, it was really good.
What will win?
But yeah, Sandgren should be here for First Man. Because he's awesome. Like all of Chazelle's arts guys should be here. Let's be honest, right?
Yeah.
No. All right, go ahead, Mike.
What will win is Roma. What should win? I'm going The Favorite. I like the fish eyes. I thought that was really cool.
Cool.
They captured the castle in a really nice way. I'm between that and the Cold War, but I'm just gonna go The Favorite there.
For should win.
And then Should Be Here. I'm going First Man as well.
So for me, I think Roma will win. Of these, I think A Star Is Born should win. I do like the fish lens in The Favorite, but sometimes it kind of takes me out of the movie. And what should be here, I think you've both said it, is First Man. Best original screenplay. Maybe my favorite category.
I love original screenplay. And they usually get it right. If you look back at original screenplays winners, it's usually the best movie of the year, or at least very, very close.
So we have The Favorite as the favorite, Green Book, Roma, First Reformed, shout out to the Jennisons, and Vice.
Original screenplay will win The Favorite. I went back and forth on this, but I think Green Book just going to not... All the controversy around Green Book, I think it just takes it away, and The Favorite wins by default. Should win is First Reformed, obviously. And should be here, 8th Grade, which is also obvious. I think everyone could have picked those three. But
I'm going to say The Favorite will win. Of these, I'm tempted to say First Reformed should win. I'm going to go with The Favorite. What I would pick... So sequels don't qualify, right?
No. What were you going to pick?
Mission Impossible. No.
Mission Impossible. I was going to troll and say you were going to pick that.
No, I'm just looking at a list of my favorite movies this year. 8th Grade, Mike. That's the right choice.
And it had a chance. It got nominated at the Writers Guild. So
no, that's clearly the right choice. I really wanted that to get nominated here too. That'd have been really cool.
Over freaking Roma. The worst part of Roma is that screenplay.
I know, and like I bury that. I mean, it has no chance. Like, I'll put Roma down here. Yeah, for sure. 8th Grade being here would be really, really, really awesome. Like, I don't even know if there's anything else that I can even call a snub besides that. That's how well it was written and really good it was, you know? As far as Will, I have The Favorite for the moment being. And should... I think I'm right on par with Mike. I think it's either The Favorite, First Reformed... Yeah, I've written down right. I don't know. I would vote for, right now, gun to my head, The Favorite. So good. The Favorite's so good. So it's so quippy, and I love The Favorite.
Best adapted screenplay. The Favorite is Black Klansman, If Bill Street Could Talk, Can You Ever Forgive Me, A Star Is Born, and Ballad of Buster Scruggs. So what should win if Beale Street could talk? What will win if Beale Street could talk? What would I add? I want to say Annihilation, but I won't.
You can't.
You're allowed to.
It's an ongoing process.
I don't want to. But I will. I'll say Annihilation.
That's pretty good.
All right, Chuck.
Oh, it's on me. Will win. Spike Lee will get an Oscar for Black Klansman.
That's a good point.
That's a take there for me. Should win? I don't know. Like I didn't see any of the original Stars Borns, or I'm gonna go with Stars Born then. I think I'd vote for a Stars Born. I didn't read the Beale Street Could Talk novel. I'm gonna go with Stars Born. And ready for this one? Should be here. Widows from our boy from what's his name?
Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen. Thank you so much. I was gonna say Barry Greenstein. That's very jank.
Adapted screenplay. I'm going with Black Klansman will win. What should win? If Can You Ever Forgive Me? I really like that screenplay.
Should.
Sorry.
I like that a lot.
Will is Black Klansman for what Chuck said. Spike Lee's going to win an Academy Award this year. It'll probably be Black Klansman. It'll probably be an adapted screenplay. And then what should be here? I got Leave No Trace. It got nominated at USC's Script Awards, which is a good precursor for this, so it had a chance, but it didn't get nominated here.
Caroline's favorite movie bias. Okay.
It is her favorite movie, that is true, but I think it's also a very good screenplay.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's a weak adapted year.
How about... Yeah, no, I agree.
Widows is good too, but I go Leave No Trace.
I see them both. I prefer Widows.
Best supporting actor. The favorite is Mahershala Ali, Richard E. Grant, Sam Elliott, Adam Driver, and Sam Rockwell, the surprise.
Mahershala Ali will win. I absolutely adored and loved him in this role. He's so good. The thing about it, though, is that there's two other performances that crept up on me that I'm still obsessed with. Richard E. Grant and Sam Elliott are awesome. Those three are. I think in a way the Academy will think it's closer than you think. I'm gonna go with Mahershala Ali because I feel like I'm just really putting myself on the 8 ball if I don't pick that. Should win, boy. I predicted Richard E. Grant the BAFTA. He didn't do it, so I don't know. If I'm thinking about my favorite here, I love Sam Elliott. It's still Mahershala Ali. I think I'd vote for Mahershala Ali. I loved him in that role. And then should be here. What do I have here? I have Bradley Cooper from The Mule. I'm just kidding. Josh Hamilton, 8th grade.
Oh, that's a really good pick that I wasn't really thinking about. That's a great pick.
The dad from 8th grade. He kind of made that movie, right? If you're thinking about all the actors in that film, his was timely and really good. So
it's played so well.
Yeah.
Supporting actor.
Oh, no, and one more. Daniel Kaluuya from Widows was also really good.
Yeah,
that I loved
that right away.
Yeah,
he plays a great.
Loved him a lot.
Great villain in that.
I'm done.
That's great. Supporting actor, Ali's gonna win here. He's won everywhere. Everyone loves him too.
Everywhere.
I just can't see him not winning for this, and he's great in it. He deserves it. But I'm going Richard E. Grant is who I would vote for, who should win. He's just so charming in that movie. He's
so good.
He drives the movie.
He does.
Melissa McCarthy's great in it.
I watched that they're in love with him.
Yeah, you just fall in love with Richard E. Grant throughout that whole entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of acting going on in that role too.
Absolutely.
But Sam Elliott's also awesome. Shout out to Sam Elliott. Should be here. I have Michael B. Jordan. I'm not in love with Black Panther, but the reason why Black Panther, I think, is so beloved is because of Michael B. Jordan. And for him not to get nominated here, where it's got nominated, like, I think 7 nominations, it's just odd to me. And Michael B. Jordan is yet to get nominated, which is also odd to me because he is, I think,
one of the most talented actors alive.
And at least 3 deserving roles so far, maybe more. And I think 3. All of Coogler's movies probably should have been nominated for, so that's my should be here.
So, Mike, you've been bringing up Richard E. Grant's underground attempt to win this award.
Mm-hmm. However, well, he's just so charming on Twitter.
Yeah. I don't think it's enough. I think Ali wins. I would vote for Richard E. Grant. And who should be here? Forrest Whitaker from Black Panther. I'm kidding. You both had really good ones.
I don't know. I didn't see the film.
I'm kidding.
Maybe that's the thing.
You get it.
I would go with Sebastian Maniscalco from Green Book.
Oh, from I, Tonya. I'm sorry, that
Sebastian Stan.
That was Sebastian Stan.
He's really good.
Oh, that was Sebastian the Lobster from Little Mermaid. No, oh God, dude, I wish that role was more. He was so good. I love him. Yeah, he's great.
He's so good.
The role's enough. It's just
It's not enough. That role is not enough. That was just. Hey, I'm in a role in a movie. We actually saw him like in things. He did a media tour.
Yeah, we saw him. Before we even knew what Green Book was. Mm-hmm. And before I really knew who he was.
He's so funny.
I've seen some of his I like him a lot. I forget who he reminds me of. He's
my favorite stand-up comedian. He's not my real choice, but you two probably picked the best one, so I thought I'd throw a joke out there.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man.
What about Bo Burnham, Keegan?
He was really good. I like that whole,
You said Bo Burnham multiple times on this podcast is your favorite.
He does love Bo Burnham, too.
I do love Bo Burnham. I don't think Bo Burnham's my favorite stand-up, but I do love Bo Burnham's stand-up. It's very unique.
Best supporting actress.
The favorite is Regina King for some reason. We got Rachel Weisz, Amy Adams, Marina de Tavira, and Emma Stone.
Regina King didn't get nominated for the SAG
or BAFTA,
and she's not very good in this movie.
Not memorable. No. Yeah, I mean,
and I don't really. It's not like she's this phenomenal actress who's been nominated a million times, like Amy Adams, for instance, or I feel like they're not going to give her a Lifetime Achievement Academy Award either. So I don't see why she's the favorite. I don't think she's going to win. I'm going Rachel Weisz. Will win. And who should win is Rachel Weisz. And who should be here? I like Glenn Close. I like Claire Foy. From First Man. From Into the Spiderweb. No.
From Into the Spiderweb.
Oh, whatever.
Girl in the Spider's Web.
I like Mahershala.
Into the Spiderweb. That's what it should have been. Into the Spiderweb.
How about Brian Tyree?
That could be the sequel when they go into the internet to kill the evil virus.
But there's a really good song that doesn't get sang at the Oscars. All right, who's next? God damn it.
So this is tough because I think the favorite women will split the vote.
Yes.
Fair take.
I think Amy Adams finally wins.
I like that pick a lot, Keegan. I like that.
I'm going to go Amy Adams wins, and should win is Rachel Weisz. Missing, I don't know where she would fall, but Toni Collette for Hereditary.
Oh, that would be lead. That'd be lead.
She was under lead, Keegan.
Okay, so then Claire Foy in that case.
It's a tough one for me because I love the favorite girls. I think I'm picking Regina King right now, and I might change it. I don't see them saying, "Hey, Amy Adams, this is it. You're gonna win for playing, for this role."
She shouldn't, but
as she probably shouldn't. I mean, she's always awesome. I'd rather they just ignored her performance and not nominate her anywhere. But she's popping up everywhere. She's probably more of a betting favorite than Weisz, honestly. Because I love Weisz. To your point, I think they probably split votes. If I needed to go dark horse here, I'd go Weisz. I think it's going to be Regina King though. Regina King's won all these Emmys. Like, I think it's going to be a bit of the what's her name from My Tiny last year, Allison Janney. I think it's going to be a bit of that. It's going to be, she's kind of just been determined to win this. She doesn't have a SAG nom or a BAFTA nom. I'm going to ignore that here because I mean Weiss and Stone. I would vote for Weiss. I loved Weiss so much. An actress that I've probably only seen in The Lobster, like predominantly, like that I really loved her in. And then B here, I like Claire Foy a lot. Can we say something about Tessa Thompson though? Like you love her, you love Annihilation, which she was in a lot, right? She was in Creed 2 this year. She was in Sorry to Bother You. Like she's so good. We love her. Like can she get nominated for something eventually?
Yeah,
Tessa Thompson.
She's never even close.
Tessa Thompson for the win. Like, not even should be here. Just please put Tessa Thompson in a really good role. Like, go Tessa Thompson.
It'll happen the next year or two. Mm-hmm. She's a big enough star where she'll get a juicy role here in no time. But
absolutely. So that's all I got.
Good
Moving
point.
on.
Good point.
Best actor. The favorite is Rami Malek. Got Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Vigil Morgenstein, and Willem Dafoe.
Vigil, the guy.
It's on me.
Balls to pick Vigo here.
No bias. The winner will be Rami Malek. I feel really good about that one. Who should win? Let's go with Vigo. Thank you.
I can't hate that at all. I love Vigo's performance so much.
And then who else should be here? Lakeith Stanfield from Sorry to Bother You.
I actually have that written down as one of my 3 that should be here. I love that a lot. He was so good, right?
Amazing.
He was like so memorable and good, and like he got asked to do a shit ton, right?
Yeah. Also, David Joseph Washington. I'm surprised he's not here.
Who's that?
That's a Black Klansman.
John David Washington. Yeah. Okay. Is it on me? Yeah. Was it on me?
Yeah.
Rami Malek. I've decided it's Rami over Bale right now. I'm not sure how it changes. I am so okay with Rami Malek. He was so good. He's the lifeblood of that movie. If I had to literally crunch it down and say what was the better acting performance, like, it's probably Bale, but whatever. Like, it's close enough for me. I like Bale better, or Rami Malek better, and the GOAT is obviously Freddie Mercury is obviously the GOAT. Sorry, I lost my train of thought and I lost my place in line here. Lakeith Stanfield, Stefan James from If Beale Street Could Talk, I liked a lot.
Yeah, he was really good.
Ryan Gosling for First Man. I mean, let's be honest. Like, I mean, that he was awesome there. And then I have to represent Clint Eastwood. He was really good in The Mule.
So I, like you guys, also have Rami Malek winning. I don't think Bale wins his second for this. Just like I said, Vice is just very, very divisive. I don't think he'll win a lot here for that reason. Rami Malek's, they love Bohemian Rhapsody. It's getting a lot of love everywhere. So what should win? I'd pick Cooper. I want to reward Cooper somewhere for Star is Born. I'd go here. He's singing in it live. His accent's, I think, solid throughout. Keen doesn't like it, but I thought it was solid throughout. So I'd go Cooper. And then should be here. I got Hawk, obviously. I think it's best performance of the year. I would vote for him for best actor as well. Walking Penis and Can You Forever... No, I Was Never Really Here was very good, too.
Good call with Hawk.
Thanks.
The next category is Best Actress. We have... The favorite is Glenn Close, Olivia Colman, Lady Gaga, Yalitza Aparicio. It was A Shot in the Dark, and Melissa McCarthy.
Glenn Close, right? Like, I think Glenn Close wins here. I don't know. Like, I've been beating the drum for Lady Gaga for seems like months, but she has no shot here. Coleman has became the runner-up now, the runner-up favorite, if there's a spoiler. And, yeah, it's definitely Glenn Close. I mean, she got 3 standing ovations at the Golden Globes, and since then it's been literally a downhill run. Should Lady Gaga should be here? I have 2. Elsie Fisher from 8th grade, and I like Charlize Theron a lot in Tully.
Will win Close. Should Gaga. Should be here. Elsie Fisher.
Elsie?
Elsie Fisher.
I'll go with Elsie.
I'll
go with Elsie on the L before S pronunciation.
from 8th grade. 8th grader. Gaga's awesome. I hope she wins. She won't. Glenn Close, most nominated actress, never won the Academy Award.
Okay, yeah, so
7 times.
We can talk about that real quick. If Glenn Close loses, that'll be 7 losses. If Amy Adams loses, that'll also be 7. So something might give here, right? No, I'm sorry, it'll be 6. So
Glenn Close is at 6 right now.
I'm sorry. So if Glenn Close goes 0 for 6, she'll be the first to go 0 for 6. If Amy Adams goes 0 for 6, she'll be the first. But we all think Glenn Close is going to win, right? So
I think Glenn Close will win. Olivia Colman should win.
Interesting.
Toni Collette should be here.
Uh-huh.
And Elsie Fisher should be here.
Over the Roma lady?
Over the Roma lady.
Over the Melissa McCarthy lady? Okay, can we talk about how, like, category fraud might have just screwed the hell out of them this year? Like, if Olivia Colman was running for supporting actress, she'd be a lock, right? Or if, like...
Yeah, probably.
I mean...
Or if there's not 2 favorite girls in that category.
Okay.
The 2 favorite girls are killing that.
So, should they all run the same lead category? Like, I mean, that would be weird, too.
No, it was just the way the movie worked out.
So what I think they should have done was made Emma Stone the lead, and then made 2 supporting, which is more traditional anyway. So you think it's more traditional? Just have Olivia Colman and Rachel Weisz the supporting. That's way more traditional.
I don't think that changes anything. I think it's the same problem.
Yeah, the same problem.
I don't. I
think it's literally the same problem.
I don't know. Olivia Colman is winning Best Actress categories. I don't know.
Only at the BAFTAs. I don't think the BAFTAs are. It's a very British movie.
And at the Globe. I mean, I know it's an
illustrious. But it wasn't against Glenn Close.
Okay, I'm just saying.
To Best Director.
The favorite is Alfonso Cuarón.
He's supporting.
Got Spike Lee, Yorgos Lanthimos, Adam McKay, and Powell Pawlikowski from Cold War.
Best Director, I got Cuarón.
Really loud.
Cuarón's going to win. Will be his second. Should win. I think Yorgos should win. And then, though I do think Paul Pawlikowski from Cold War is really good. And then should be here. I think Cooper should be here. Or Chazelle, or Barry Jenkins.
Oh, come on! Let's go Cooper. It's obviously Cooper. He made the best film out of those 3.
Yes, I know, but if I could...
Cooper. Cooper. You got 1. Should be here. Cooper. Right?
The winner will be
Cuarón. He shrugs his shoulders. Sorry, Keegan, go.
The winner will be Cuarón, should be Lanthimos, and should be Cooper. Good call, Mike.
Thank you.
The winner will be Cuarón. I would vote for Yorgos Lanthimos, and the should be here will be Bradley Cooper. Is that all 3 of us agree on that?
Yep. That's what we all said. All right, so Best Picture, for our should be, we're going to do our actual ballot because that's what they have to do. They do the preferential ballot. Me and King have seen all 8 movies. Chuck, you haven't seen Black Panther, right?
I have not seen Black Panther. I am sorry. I will see it before Sunday, but I have not seen it.
We are on Keegan. So, Keegan, your Best Pictures ranked 8-1.
Ranked 8-1. I have Roma, Vice, Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, Black Klansman, A Star Is Born, Green Book, The Favorite.
Oh, you had Black Panther buried. Pretty on par for what I have, too. Chuck, go.
Oh, it's me?
Yeah.
Well, so I'm leaving out Black Panther. It's really easily Vice. Definitely last. Man, this is where it gets kind of interesting. No, I'm sorry. Roma last, then Vice, then Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, Green Book, The Favorite, A Star Is Born.
I got Bohemian Rhapsody 8. I don't think it's a very good movie at all. I have Black Panther 7. I have Vice 6. Roma 5. Black Panther 4. 3 Green Book. 2 A Star Is Born. 1 The Favorite. I think The Favorite's just a very good movie. So I actually have that jumping The Green Book and A Star Is Born for my top 10.
You had it jumping since your top 10?
No, I would still keep my top 10 the same way, but I just think I would vote for favorite number 1 because I think it's just a good, very good movie.
You did feel like, it wasn't the better film. Okay.
Yes. All right.
Makes sense.
So, Keegan, what will you pick to win?
Roma will win. What should win? A Star Is Born should probably win. What else would I add here? I wish animated got more love. Spider-Man.
You think A Star Is Born should win, or you think The Favorite should win?
Star Is Born just seems so classic Oscars.
So on your ballot, I
would vote for The Favorite.
Okay.
I'm not sure it should win, though.
Hey, that's interesting. All right.
Hey, it's guys like you we leave out of the Academy, all right?
For good reason.
Okay,
what you
Chuck,
like.
what will win?
For me right now, it's a Roma. I think there's a path for Green Book, and I think there's a path for, wait for it, A Star Is Born. I'm doing what I do every year. I'm keeping faith in my favorite film.
Oh, King, did you see Sean Penn wrote an open letter to the Academy of why A Star Is Born should win Best Picture?
Really?
Yeah.
No, but we shouldn't
Sean
mention
Penn penned a letter.
Like preferential balloting keeps hope alive for films like that.
Yeah, it does. It's different than the other ones.
It's way more meaningful for a film to be in your top 3 than to be like they've been saying it's not your favorite.
I don't think A Star Is Born is very polarizing either.
No, it's not your favorite. It's your least disliked or your most hated. Like that's like the big narrative with these films, because that's what it is. Like, I mean, we could talk about the preferential ballot, where it's essentially.
I don't think Roma's very polarizing though at all.
I mean, I don't think so either. I think it's very heavy. Number 1 though, we admit that. Like I think more of its votes are coming for it being like their favorite movie of the year.
Okay.
But regardless, Mama Didn't Raise No Fool. I have Roma winning. I have A Star Is Born should win and should be here. First Reformed and Beale Street Could Talk. I don't think I have to.
Okay.
Talk more about.
I have what will win Roma, what should win the favorite, and I like First Reformed. I like Beale Street Could Talk. I like First Man, but my one would be 8th Grade. Kind of had a chance. I got like an AFI top 10, I think, so I had a shot. But all right, we're all on Roma.
We're all on Roma.
Though I do think Rebook has a chance to win the Producer Guild, and then Black Klansman for a weird way has a shot too. But
you guys watch anything this week?
I did not watch a single thing. You?
I watched Annihilation again. It's awesome to see and to be on the lookout for things. Like, there's a tattoo that like just gets passed around from person to person throughout the movie. I didn't notice that the first time, obviously.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and you just kind of pick up on little things like that. It's awesome. The ending is still perplexing as hell. I still don't really have an answer to it, but it was a great rewatch. And I've been playing Apex Legends, which has been sweeping the nation, the new Battle Royale game. It's very fun.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's
How about you, Chuck?
fun. I haven't watched much. I'm playing catch up still. Like, I missed a lot of these movies, so.
Well, I guess that's it for this pod.
Yeah. Oh, beer review. Or wine review.
Michaels, are you okay?
It's just beer.
What kind of beer?
I'd like a keg of beer, please.
Hey, Johnny, how about a beer, huh?
Better when I'm drunk.
I like Bubbles. I thought I've had it before and I hated it, but it must have been a different Rhinegeist beer. Bubbles is very good.
I might have had a different one too. I enjoy the champagne. Champagne's good. It's not very champagne-y.
Oh, it's really good. Very tasty.
Well, isn't sparkling
I love
wine?
champagne. I loved it.
It might be sparkling wine, which makes sense.
Imitation champagne. Yeah, I feel that. All right, thanks for listening, guys. Follow us on movie_ReBrew on Twitter, me at Cashman_Keegan, Mike at _Oglebay, Chuck at
_real_Chuck.
Chuck, thanks for joining us. We always appreciate having you on.
Thanks a lot, guys. That was so much fun. Thank you so much.
One last thing, though. We're on next week. We do our own award show, me and Keegan.
Yes.
It's a fun stuff.
Very excited for that. It'll be very
That's
stupid.
really good. Don't miss that one.
We would get a lot of stupid awards.
You can miss this one.
Like a lot of worst haircut and best non-original song in a major motion picture.
Can we get spoiler nouns for the what's his name?
The Gleason.
The Gleason.
Well, we'll release the Gleason nouns at some point this week.
Can we tease in the Gleason?
We'll tease the Gleason. Follow us or subscribe on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Twitter. But that's it. Thanks for listening, guys. See you next week for the real awards in film.
Good night now.
Bye.
Sometimes you exploded, drop a few lines. When I catch you through the static, Irish goodbye, what a classic. Millennial girl in love once a year. When it comes, she disappears. Maybe she'll stay.